Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. My name is Victoria. I'm a host here on this immersion, and I'm here with Andrea and Ana Clara. Today, we're talking about the power of apologies. So, first thing at all, I'd like to introduce myself for you. As I said, I'm Victoria. I live in Florianopolis, and today it's very, very hot here. It's been a difficult day to work at home, but as in my free time, I like to. Sorry, YouTube started playing at the same time. So, as I was saying, in my free time, I like to go for a walk with my dog, and also I love take my bike and go to the beach. I did that yesterday after a very, very tough day at work, but it was something very simple that made me very happy because to look at those things now is like when I was a few years ago, this kind of stuff was my dream to, after a long day, take my bike and head to the beach. So it was great in the end of the day. So let's go on with Anna.
Hey, so I'm Ana Clara. I'm from Araruama, it's a city in Rio de Janeiro, and it's also hot here. I cannot handle all day, mainly the in the afternoon because the sun is all the morning on the house, and then the afternoon I feel I'm in the open. But yes, it's been a tough week, but as you said, it's time to take a break. So doing things on free time to relax. So I like going to the beach as well, take a walk, check some exercise. So that's what I do. And I'm a civil engineer and I work with technology for this field. And yes, I'm happy to be here.
Amazing, Anna. Thank you. Hello, Kelvin. Hello, Alexandre. Good evening, guys.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Kelvin, can you go on introducing yourself, please?
Yeah, of course. Hi everyone. My name's Kelvin. I'm 22 years old. I work as a senior software engineer, and I'm here in Talk since September, I think, August, September of the last year. And I'm here to talk more, improve my conversation skills, and get more confident with my English. And basically,
Thank you, Kelvin. What about you, Andrea?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Andrea. I am 47 years old. I've been living in Guarujá since I was 7 years old, so it's almost 40 years. It's a long time to live in a place, and I don't think about change to another country or another city. I like being here. So I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. And I've been attending on Talk and Talks this October 2021. I think it's really important to improve my speaking skills because I really need that. That's it a little bit about myself.
Amazing. Thanks, Andrea. And about you, Alexandre, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, I'm Alexandre. I'm here since July 2020. Improve my English. I'm 71. I'm married. I have three kids, two boys and a daughter. And I enjoy study English, other language as well, and enjoy the life. That's my
Thank you,
goal. Enjoy the life
Alexandre.
every day.
Amazing. Thank you. Guys, I sent you the questions again. Did everybody receive? Kelvin and Alexandre? Yeah? Okay. So, as I was telling the girls, today we're talking about the power of apologies, which is a very interesting topic because it reaches us through a lot of moments in our lives, not only our family, romantic relationships, friendship, and also at work. because we deal with other people, so it's important to learn a little bit more about each other. So I'm splitting the rooms in two, so we have more time to talk. Just a sec. I'm putting us the girls and the boys. So it's Ana, Andrea, and me, and in the other room, Alexandre and Calvin. Okay? So let's go.
Okay.
See you in the end of the immersion, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye. So, girls, let's begin. Question number 1, Andrea. Andrea, what do you think makes an apology feels genuine?
But I
It
believe
is.
that the person needs to be honest feeling that. For example, it's not interesting when people just, oh, excuse me, or apologize for you, but you see that it's not true. You know, you
Yeah.
don't see, I don't know to say that. A truly behaving from this person, so it can be really important when we apologize or receive some kind of apologize.
I agree with you. That's it. What about you, Ana?
Yes, I'm thinking here, and I think apologies is okay, but it's important to you uh, uh, try to um, try to have good actions or try to avoid bad situations or hurt the other. To don't be necessary to have apology. And I think, as Andrea said, need to be honest. It needs to be genuine because you was trying to avoid um, that that thing, that problem, that action. I don't know. So I think it feels genuine when it's not um, something that you wanted to do. Like, for example, in relationships with your parents, for example, sometimes we apologize a lot, but we don't think about in actions that we can do for not hurt them. So I think it's about it. I don't know if I make me clear, but it's necessary not to treat or to act in a way that will hurt someone, and you need to apologize. And this apology is an excuse. The excuse me to have this feeling of, oh, I'm trying to be better. But it's hard, because
Yeah, it's really hard to make a complete answer about this because I believe it's really we feel right when somebody is apologizing to you. We can feel if the person really means it. As well, we can see when somebody just say, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry," just to get rid of the problem, just to get rid of the situation. But you can see the person didn't actually understand why he was apologizing for. Like, okay, I'm sorry, let's move on with this. It's not only about just saying I'm sorry, it's very important also, but for me, a true apology is when I see that the person understands what happened and intentionally is feeling sorry and asking, oh, I'm sorry about something I did or didn't do, or something I said or did not say that I should have. And like Hannah was saying, it's important, but it's not enough, right? It's important to verbalize, but you can say you're sorry all the time and keep doing the same stuff that you're asking sorry for, because that changes nothing. So it's hard.
And sometimes it's about the empathy to, you put yourself in another shoes too. So it's easier to say sorry when you understand the problem. Oh, I did it wrong, and okay, I am understanding what your point of view. And now I know that because now I know that you are feeling, bad because of the situation that say or I made. And I don't know, I think it's like empathy. Understand people.
Yes, that's it. And sometimes it's easy to say I'm sorry because we've done something that we know that bothered the other person. Sometimes we say stuff or do stuff because we're mad, we're anxious, or we're sad, and we end up saying stuff to other people. But sometimes we have to take a step back because we can say or do something that for us it's okay, it's no matter, but for the other person who is with you, that can truly hurt the person, can truly make the person feels bad. So for me, the most important part of an apology is that when I do something that I didn't intention to do bad, but I saw the other person reactions and I thought I absorbed that and I told I was sorry because that is also paying attention. That is the top of the top of empathy for me because maybe the person shouldn't say, or it wasn't necessary to say, oh, I'm hurt by this, I didn't like this situation, but you did something, you saw, and you also did about something about that. You didn't just let it go, let it flow, and see like things were going to work it out by themselves because they don't. So that being said, Andrea, have you ever denied an apology and why?
Oh
Can you
gosh,
recall?
I think so. I don't remember the situation, but I think so. And mainly can be because of this, sometimes you don't feel sincerity from the other person. Oh, okay, to say sorry, just to say sorry for me, it's not enough. So it needs to be like something that the person wants to do and wants to say, feeling
Yeah.
that, not just, oh, okay, sorry about that. No, for me, it doesn't make sense.
Anna, what about you? Have you ever denied one?
I don't remember a situation that I denied an apology. I think mainly of situation, even the person is not genuine or is not honest with me, I just, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to this person more in my life or closer to me. So I think it's important to forgive the person and forgive all the things that happened to be to have a peace on heart and on mind mainly. So yes, I don't remember about a situation of this.
That's nice. You girls have a big heart.
Yes.
So I have already denied an apology. In my situation, is that I really felt that the other person was being genuine and true, but there are some things that I don't think an apology or other stuff can fix. I really believe it's important for the person to verbalize to the one uh, he or she did something, but I don't think apologies fix everything. So in my situation, I denied the apology. It was a friend at the time, I guess it's more than 10 years ago, but it was something that that friend did to me. And when he was doing, he knew that I was going to feel bad about it, and he did it anyway. After it happened, he apologized, and I really believe that he was sorry for what happened, but things haven't changed. The action was already made, so it didn't change the situation for me. So for me, I had an ending by the apology, which was great for me, but I didn't feel I was being true to myself, and it was right for me to apologize certain behavior. So I didn't accept the apology, but I was with my mind clear to move on and just let it go. Sometimes it's hard for us to apologize, and it's bad for ourselves because we feel bad about us, the situation and everything. But there are some other cases that I believe that it doesn't change, but it changes the way we deal with that. We deal with ourselves. So I don't know, it depends a lot of things. It depends on the person. And I believe it also depends on how we're feeling on the day or in the certain period of that situation, because sometimes we can take things lighter and, oh, no worries, it happens and go by. But some other times it's normal for you to be in a difficult situation and you feel bad, like you wouldn't do if it was another time. I don't know, it's just depends. So let's go to another one. Number 7, I like it. Anna, have you ever received an apology that felt insincere? Like, oh, this person really doesn't get it. It's not real. It's not a real apology, and I know that.
Yes, I think it's more to, I know that the person will repeat the bad behavior, and as I know, I will not believe in this person. So the person can, in the situation, apology for me, but I know that it's just through the mouth or the words. So I don't, I have received an apology here, and yes, well, as I said, it's for me, in my case, for my heart, for my mental health. I don't care. Like I try to be not more close to the person, or I prefer the things going on with the time. So it for me it's what works. Other people don't have to deny or have to finish the conversation and listen an apology or listen something, an attitude. But for me, it's better to, okay, I know that you will not change, and it's part of life.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a very interesting thing because sometimes an apology takes time. So someone does something, and for you, Anna, for example, it's important for the person right away go talk to you and try to fix that. For me, for example, when something happens that bothers me, I need a while. I need a while to sit by myself to understand, okay, am I bothered with that? And I'm very bothered, or just a little? It's just a little something. Because for me, it takes time to understand and measure how I feel. Or else I'm gonna apologize someone that I didn't really want to, or I won't apologize someone that I should have apologized. Andrea, have you ever received an insincere apology?
Yes, I think so. And I was thinking here, guys, while we were talking, and I don't know, I think I am a person. Of course, we are getting older, and it's easier to start to understand the things, and accept some things too. and I don't know, I prefer nowadays not put so much expectation about the other people, just to make me feel like, oh, it's better because if something goes wrong, you will, oh, okay, I'm imagining that or something like that. So for me, when people ask for sorry about something, uh, it needs to be really sincere. Or if not, okay, maybe I will accept, even though I am understanding that it's not so sincere, but I will accept the apologize. But the friendship or relationship will not be the same anymore. Because as you said, it's like a glass that broke in the floor, on the floor, and it cannot be fixed anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe you can try with some parts there, but will not be the same. So for me, it's like that. So that's it.
I truly believe that, Andrea, and I don't know if it's an impression, but I feel like as the time goes by, people are being less careful to talk to each other, to deal with each other's not only feelings, but problems, and being really empathetic. Because sometimes we truly know that something's going to bother someone, but we don't, oh, just something. The person will get over this. Don't bother. I'm going to do it anyway. And it happens a lot, not only directing romantic relationships with partners, but also with sometimes our friends, but mostly with our family as well. I believe that families in general, it's harder to apologize sometimes because when you grow together with your family, you're there all the time and things happen. And when you, for example, you're playing with a sibling and you accidentally hurt the sibling. So after a while, you're playing again, you're chatting, and we forget to say, I'm sorry. But we also forget that we are all people and it's important for us, even though most of the people don't talk about this, even though they just stay mute and okay, let's move on. But sometimes it's the case to, okay, I'm going to be sorry in my actions. I'm going to really change my behavior, and we don't have to talk about it. So we don't have a big uh, uncomfortable situation, but I'm changing. Not only talking, I'm also changing. But sometimes it's important to verbalize for our family, our friends, and especially at work. I don't know about you guys, but working in the office, uh, there are some behaviors at work from colleagues that I think it's very, I don't know, people really don't seem to care about each other. It's not like we have to be best friends, but let's be empathetic with each other. We're not here because it's our favorite place. We're here because we have to work. Everybody has to work. So it's the minimum to try to be a nice coworker and a nice company, because you already have to be there all day long and during the week and the month and the years. So I think it's important to try harder, especially at work, because we stay at work for so long during our lives.
Times more than in our house. All the time at work. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and speaking about that, sometimes we are mad for something at work and we leave work. And when we get in our homes, we are very mad and we are very rude. And the other person at home, they know nothing about it, what's happening, what's going on. So it's easy to be rude with someone else who doesn't know anything about what happened when you're mad about some other thing and you didn't solve it where you should, you know?
Yeah, it's happening a lot, guys. For example, I don't know how to divide the kids. If I get mad at work, I will arrive in my home, like pass through it, this situation, this feeling for my husband sometimes. I know that's not it's not the right things to do, but sometimes it's hard to separate the situations
It
and feel the
happens.
kids. Yeah, a lot.
Sorry, girls, the weather is so crazy. It's so hot, but started raining, and I had to close the window. And I'm with the fan here because it's very hot. Andrea, that happens a lot with our partners, and because they're just there when we get home and we have a tough day, it's easy just to, oh my God, I have the worst day. And it's important you say about this because it means that you realize what's going on. You just don't burst into fire because you're so mad about something into your husband, but you know sometimes you do you can be a little rude, you know that, so you're uh, you apologize when you okay, this is not with you, you're not the problem. It's like you're not the problem, I am the problem. No, it was at work, it was something else, it has nothing to do with us, because sometimes we drag problems from outside, other problems to other spaces, can be from work to home and also from home to work, because you never know. So let's go another question, girls. Number 12, how can you teach children the importance of apologizing? Andrea, I guess none of us have kids.
Yeah, I don't
That's
have
tough.
kids, but I think it's really important to
It is.
teach, because I saw a lot of children's like with a behavior, a bad behavior, and I don't agree with it. Okay, it's not my child, but I would like to say for the parents, oh, you need to educate your children because it's something that they need to learn since they are kids. So I think it's really important. And about respect, you show that you are respecting another person, and you understand the kid, of course. You understand what's wrong or not. So if you just do everything and okay, no one will. Oh my gosh, my English today is terrible, guys. Sorry. And no one will say, "Oh, this is wrong for you." You will grow up like a person. I don't know, mal educada. I don't want to say that. Bad behavior.
Yeah. It's hard for me to say about this because I don't have many, not many, but I don't have kids around me with family or friends, just little kids, babies. So it's hard, but there is something that bothers me a little. It's that I see sometimes parents and older people teaching children to, oh, you have to respect the older people and something like that. Yeah, you have to respect, it's very important. But I don't think we should teach respect just because they are older than you, because sometimes the kids growing older and they're gonna what, disrespect the younger. For me it's like try to teach the child you have to respect because it's another person with feelings, with problems, and it's just another person. You don't have to uh, um, say anything magical like that, just trying to teach the kid about being nice, being empathetic, and try not to be rude with other people. It's kids, they're growing up and learning a lot of stuff. It's hard, but I think the main point here is just like Andrea said, try to teach them about respect, most of all, for everybody. Doesn't matter who. So that's it. What about your thoughts, Anna?
Yeah, I don't have kids as well, but seeing how my parents teach me how to be grateful or to apologize, uh, people, I think it's to show the importance of of uh, apology and how you will feel and how the person will feel as well. So if you touch in a person stronger, like you're walking and barra in a person and oh, I'm sorry. So small things that create this feeling of the importance of apology. Uh, so I think it's necessary to show not like you said, sir. Oh, it's older people, so you need to be polite. But old people can make mistakes as well with a child. So you just apologize because it is older than you. So I think it's difficult. It's a linear thing. You need to teach, but you need to teach well the difference, the perspective, because it's a kid and the kids don't have experience to judge what is right or not. So if I have a kid, I will teach in this way. It's like, oh, the small thing, you need to apologize, the big thing, but sometimes you cannot just apologize, you need to have a conversation, understand the side. I think all the conversation that we are having goes to have good communication. So if you have a good communication, maybe you don't need to apologize every time because you understand the other side and find a good balance. That is it.
Yeah. Let me
Wow.
add something, guys.
Sure.
I think sometimes you need to be oh my gosh, an example for the kids, because I believe that kids learn like about observing your acts. If you behave like that, not respect each other, maybe kids will understand that it's the right way to live, and it's not the right way to live. So I think it's more important to be like an example for the kids.
It sure is, because kids, they're like little sponges in the world. They know nothing. They arrive here knowing nothing, and they learn everything about how they learn everything by the way they see what's happening in front of them, by the way what they hear people say. So most important of all is teaching how to to be a good person with actions, not only oh saying sorry and stuff. But there's something I really agree with Anna. It's the power of apologizing for small stuff. Like I bump into someone in the street on the shoulder, for example. Oh, I'm sorry. Because one of the things that I hate the most is when I'm at a public space, can be a mall, a concert, anything, and somebody bumps into me sometimes too strong, and the person says nothing. I'm very bothered because okay, I know you didn't mean it. I hope so, but it's just an apology. Okay, I'm sorry for that, and move on with your life in like 2 seconds. It's important. It's like respect with other people. And with the big apologies, like Hannah said, it's not only, okay, I'm sorry. It's like, let's see if this requires a deeper conversation. Let's see if this requires a change of behavior. or talk about something that I didn't know it was going to bother you, but now I know. And I don't know, maybe if we had great communication, Anna is completely right. If we had a better communication, we would be happier. And not only the things that we say to other people, but sometimes it's important for us to understand what are our lines, what are our boundaries and limits. Okay, this I won't accept neither for the first time. So I'm being really clear with you right now because there isn't going to be a second time. There isn't going to be the first time. I don't accept this type of behavior. So we have to be really clear, and sometimes it's important to verbalize the obvious stuff that for me it's obvious, but for Andrea isn't, because we grew up with different parents, we grew up in different places, we grew up with different families, in different situations. So we are two different people that we can like and respect each other, but sometimes maybe we cross each other's lines without knowing. So communication really is the key. And respect. Let me see. Anna, have you ever apologized for something you didn't do just to keep the peace?
I think not. Like, it wasn't the one thing that I didn't that I didn't do, but sometimes I try to anticipate my apology to don't have problems. Like, for example, when I feel I was rude, I don't wait the person, oh, she was rude with me and I am not feeling good, and create some situation. I am rude with the person, oh, I'm sorry, let's talk. I don't wait too much. I don't remember that situation of the question to have peace and assume that I did something that I didn't. But in general, in situations, I try to anticipate myself and don't create a bad feeling or a bad energy. So I always do, always not because we don't fight, but sometimes when I am rude about the job or about uh, situations on job or TPM, I don't know the name. I anticipate myself with my boyfriend and say, oh, it's not you, and I'm sorry, and okay. I don't create a thing and rate the person or him or my mother feel that they are the problem. But I'm sorry about the question. I don't know. I don't think so.
No, it's just like Andrea was saying before in the beginning. Sometimes we are talking with someone and we're being rude to the person, but it's not about the person. Sometimes you just arrive very tired, or sometimes you have a terrible day at work and you just want to close the bedroom's room and sleep and wake up in the next day just to finish everything. Because, for example, in the past 3 days, I've been having the terrible past few days. A lot of little bad things, nothing very, very big, but a lot of tiny things that's happening daily in my day that's making me feel the worst. Because, for example, yesterday I got out in the lunch break, and two motorcycles in two different moments hit my car in like a distance of 5 minutes. It didn't I forgot the word even in Portuguese, just a sec. It didn't mess up or anything with the car, it's okay, but it was like they hit me in a 2 times. They hit me twice in a space of 5 minutes, and a serial things have happened after that. And oh my God, when is this happening? And I realized that I was being rude for the people around me because I was feeling terrible. I was in such a bad mood. I'm still is. I'm still am actually, but I know it's nothing personal to anyone. It's a lot of tiny stuff.
It's me. So I think Victoria. Yeah, I think the internet.
Maybe she will back. Oh, it's hard to just question in my opinion, because as Victoria was was talking, I consider myself a stressed person. Sometimes I get so stressed and I start being rude with others. But for example, in my job, people know me well, but sometimes it's not the good thing that you need to do, because people don't care about your problems sometimes, and the problem it's yours, not the others. So sometimes you need to know how to deal with it and to respect others. But for me, I have to confess that it's hard. And when I realized that I passed the limits, I've been rude with you. Okay, sorry about that. I am not in a good day. So try understand me, but I don't like sometimes, because people don't have, my gosh, forgot the German, English, Portuguese, yes. Uh, People don't need you to question it, just because you are not in a good day, something like that. So, and I did it a lot. For me, I apologize to myself for just to keep uh, peace. It's something that I really did a lot in the past. So,
And something that Victoria was saying about being in a bad mood and bad things is happening with you. I think the energy gets a lot in this situation when we are feeling sad or mad or angry with situations. Everything around us will be better, will be harder or will be difficult. So I try to make this exercise. For example, when I feel very rude, for example, yesterday at night, I just be quiet. Like I don't want to talk too much today. I'm sorry, and I stay in my room, and then I recover myself, and I have better feelings, and okay, now it's everything good. But um when when we embrace this situation, this bad feeling, I think things get harder, and as Victoria said, the motorcycles bumped, and everything is is a mess.
yes, and sometimes when we start the day like that, these silly things happening and get you worried. Probably the rest of the day will be like the same, like you said, maybe a mess. But sometimes you just need to breathe and try to keep calm. And I do it too. For example, when I am not in a uh, good day, I try to be quiet. know, I don't like to talk, even though I have a lot of people in my work. But sometimes I prefer just to talk the necessary, listening some music and try to focus on my job to not hurt someone. Because sometimes I know that I am really rude with the person, and so that's I prefer to stay with my thoughts, just thinking and try to do my job in the best way. but not talk too much with the others, just to avoid this kind of things. And I think Victoria will not return, so you are the host now. Don't forget the others in another room, okay?
I can put you as a host.
No,
I will
no,
put,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah, you know how to deal with it.
Yes, yes.
So go ahead.
So I think we can answer another one, right? And then
Mhm.
let me see. Okay, number 8. What do you think about public apologies from celebrities or companies? Uh, it's a good one because nowadays with Instagram, everybody puts your face and give an apology for things. Or I will not say about companies, but I think celebrities in general have um, this channel to talk out with a lot of people. So they do something bad and goes to Instagram to apology, and people, oh my God, now it's everything okay. So I think it's has I forgot. It's not a deep apology. It's just superficial. Um, and I have my doubts about this. And you, what do you think?
Yes, I totally agree with you. Because it's became easier for the person to make some mistakes and just go there and say sorry. And I don't know, to fix something that they did, uh, just to go to Instagram and say sorry. I don't think it's a good idea because uh, it could be, for example, it should be a sincere feeling, you know, not just, oh, I did it and I can go there and okay, everything will be okay after that. I agree with you. I think it's not the right thing to do. If it's better to try to think more about your acts before you do something. Okay, it's different sometimes, but I think it's better to not to just go there and I did something wrong, but I can say sorry for you.
And use internet uh, for just apologies. I think, yeah, it's not so good. I think some situations okay, but I don't know. I think if you apology about something, it needs to be to the person, not to the the society and
Yeah, totally agree with you.
Alexandre and Kelvin. I think we follow with internet, so here we
You're
are.
the leader now. Very good.
Yeah. Now I'm the host.
I don't know you how, but me and Alexandre, we can finish all the questions in the perfect time.
Yeah.
We
All
finished
the
all the 14 questions.
and it was
Wow.
a perfect time. I don't know how it did it. And it was the first time that I finished the question in immersion too.
Yes, very good question. Easy to answer.
Yeah.
Here we talk a lot, but I think you are in two. You were in two, so it's easier to answer everything.
Yeah.
And how was the conversation?
It was good. We talk fast, however we talk a lot too. And it was a good topic. And we can talk about the life and about each other too. It was a good conversation.
And you, Alexandre?
Yeah, very good conversation. Easy to to talk. Uh, I I really appreciate the conversation.
Yes, Victoria had a good choice today.
Yes.
For you, Andrea.
Yes, I think it was really good talk to discuss. I like to talk about feelings, guys. And it's not hard, I think as we are saying here, sometimes we think that it's easier to people apologize themselves, but sometimes for some people are not so easy. But thank God I don't have problem for that, guys. For me, it's easy. If I am wrong, I don't have problem to say sorry for you.
Kelvin and Alexandre, do you have problems to apology or not?
Yeah, no problem. I was talking with Alexandre that I don't have a problem to ask for apologize, and it's rare the times I feel mad. So when I almost didn't remember the times I received apologize because I think, well, you are feeling guilty about this. I am not mad about this, but I accept it's good for us, and yeah, I have not trouble. And yeah, Alexandre.
Yeah. So I say to Kelvin, que we need to apologize every time, right? See, if you go to America, to North America or America or West, all the time they ask you for sorry, right? So sorry, and you go to the room, and then you go to the inside the elevator, sorry, and or então se you talk to someone on unexpectedly, you say sorry, and it's good when you say no, it's okay, you're home, no problem. All the time you need to say, when you say sorry, you open your heart to other people, give you a good smile, and straight the relationship. I think that.
I think we can finish with this. Like, I totally agree with Alexandre. When we say sorry or when we forgive the person, we feel, I feel better, and my heart is open to
And
everything.
sometimes
So,
you want to ask someone a question, and then you are afraid to do that. You know, say, sorry, can I ask you a question, please? And you like falando em português, você desarma a pessoa antes dela te jogar pedras.
yes, it's necessary to be polite. I think,
Exato.
yeah, I think it's it's all right, Andrea. Just a link here about
That's
the feedback.
Good conversation, guys. Thank